Hi everybody, I'm Jack. This is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I'm just enjoying a real calm, quiet, serene morning here on the mountain because those days are going to become few and far between. I had people here working yesterday. There's cleaners coming next week. There's some more people doing some construction work around here. And as the owner's plans change, my serenity won't be as much here anymore, but no complaints. It's still nice here, and I've got my little quiet spot, so it'll be all good. Anyhow, I just felt like kind of doing this video because I'm feeling so damn good these days. This one just kind of happened spontaneously. This isn't one I've had in my titles for a few days thinking about. It just popped up. So anyhow, as you can see by the title of the video, this one's just personal, my reasons why I love being raw vegan. I do videos every day, so I'd appreciate it if you're not already subscribed to the channel to hit that subscribe button and click on the bell and check send notifications so you'll stay subscribed to the channel. I felt especially motivated, inspired to do this video today because I'm into now about 2.5 weeks since I've been back from the States of just eating extremely simple. A lot of times I'll just do kind of a transition back into Costa Rica after, being in the States, eating cooked food, not being into my normal routine, not getting as much fruit as I like to get. And a lot of times I'll just, for a few days, I'll kind of eat like this to shake it off, but I've just kind of kept going, and that's all I really feel like eating. So, like yesterday was market day. I'm shooting this on a Sunday, so yesterday was market day. It was very light going yesterday. I had juice at the market, had about 64 ounces of juice at the market. And then for the rest of the day, I'm trying to think, I don't think I ate anything but bananas and mangoes. And then last night I had a friend of mine who's one of the owners of the house was here, so he was here till late for me, and I just didn't feel like doing much, and I ate a mango and went to bed. So I'm in this really simple, clean place right now. And even though I talk about plant-based in general, and I'm not one of those that harps on fully raw or whatever, I do like to give it props when I'm getting kind of that next level feel from it. It's just very simple for me. Like I say, there's so many reasons why I love being raw vegan. I'll just try to pull out, I guess, my top ones or the most important ones to me. One of the most important ones, like I say, is digestion. It wasn't ever like and I'll talk about this in be a little bit more specific with it. I've mentioned in videos before, it wasn't like I had digestive problems in the past. I wasn't backed up. I went regularly. Not as regularly as now, of course, and our ideas change as we go through this lifestyle. But in the raw vegan lifestyle, just kind of getting with it, like digestion and elimination is a little bit more predictable, so you don't ever have to worry. You get your business done and you go out for the day, not worrying about, oh, am I going to get trapped somewhere? Sorry, I know some people like this lifestyle makes them go a little too much, but now for me, the digestion is just like, I can't even imagine, for no other reason, even other than just digestion, I could never imagine going back to eating a standard American diet. I can't eat much different than this. I can eat vegan. I mean, obviously I can eat cooked vegan and my digestion can process cooked vegan, or I eliminate fine with cooked vegan. I do tend to, I noticed when I'm eating the starches, I feel a little bit of a burn, like a little bit of after, like maybe a few hours after, some sort of a kind of indigestion type thing. But like I say, once again, not throwing any of the cooked under the bus. I'm sure I'll be in Alabama for 3 months. I'll be eating sweet potatoes and stuff. But no, I do just feel the best of the best when I'm on the raw. And when I'm eating simple like I'm eating now, like my digestion is just, there's no thinking about it. It's just boom, absolutely perfect every day. So if you like perfect digestion, you might look into the raw vegan lifestyle. And if you've got these listen, I don't know a lot about the digestive problems. Like I say, you have to listen to me. I come from good digestion, so if you're one of these people that can't digest anything, I really don't have the answers. You've got to go to people that have had digestive problems. Tanny Raw's had, like I've mentioned in a lot of videos, go to people that have had these problems. Don't just ask random people about them. If you want somebody that's had gut issues of any sort, go to Tanny Raw. She's had several of them, or go to other people. But I've got good digestion, so And most people will get good digestion, I think, on this lifestyle, but there's going to be that exception. I always have to mention that exception or they'll chirp in. Another big reason I like this lifestyle is just because of how easy it is. And the cleaner, I'll kind of harp on that a little bit today, the cleaner you get, I think the easier it is. That's just my opinion, because now in this really clean state, I just kind of find, like, you know, it's like if I'm moving around or if I get busy or if I'm doing this or I'm doing that and I get hungry and maybe maybe I've been doing stuff. Maybe I'm even a little cranky. I just don't feel like preparing a lot of food. I don't feel like putting a lot of thought into it. I can just eat some bananas. I can just cut up some mangoes. I just got finished with breakfast a little while ago and I was thinking, okay, what do you want to do? You just came back from the market yesterday. What do you want? And I just cut up a bowl of mangoes. I just cut like 4 mangoes. So it makes it easy, you know, there's those times. Haven't you ever done that? You know, it's getting dinner time or it's getting time for a meal and you're like, oh, what do I want? And you're sitting around and there's so many choices, or you're tired after work and, you know, you're like, I just don't really feel like putting anything together. So, you know, nothing better than just like coming in tired at night and peeling a few bananas and eating them, peeling however many bananas you would eat appropriate to how many calories you would get for dinner, or having a green smoothie for dinner. I mean, I don't know, some people say the lifestyle's tough. I think, like I say, you have to work your way through it. Once you get to a point, you know, we keep talking about the process. I don't want to vary off into a whole nother video, but we keep talking about the process, and it really is true. You've got to go through these stages. You won't understand some of these things that people talk about if you've never actually gotten your body clean. If you're one of the sorts, and I don't mean like the temporary clean, if you're one of the sorts, you've probably never experienced this, if you're one of the big cleanser, fasters, juice feasters that does bunches of those, because probably what you do is you eat really dirty, or you get dirty, you don't do so clean, and then you're constantly going back and forth. You're not doing a real cleansing of your palate, of your body, of everything else, to where that's all your body really craves. So you're always like fighting against the food that you don't want to eat. Whereas, I mean, you get to a point where that's why I don't see why people just won't suck it up and do whatever they have to do to get there. You get to a point where it's not even hard anymore, where you don't even think about those other foods anymore. And everybody keeps asking me, well, how do I do this? How do I do that? You get to that point and you stop going backwards. You stop going backwards. You stop eating garbage. As long as you eat garbage, you're gonna feel like that, and you're gonna yo-yo, and you're gonna go back and forth, and you're gonna have to do your cleanses and your feast and your fast and your special incantations and whatever to feel better. Okay, enough on that one. And another one that I really like. This one is probably maybe my favorite, if not one of my favorites, up there with digestion, and that is having the energy to do whatever you want, even after a big meal. Even after a big meal. And this here I'm talking about raw vegan. I can't necessarily say that like back when I'm back in the States. If I eat a vegan meal like at my little vegan restaurant, where that's a little bit off the charts of what I normally eat. But if I eat raw vegan, even if it's a fat meal, even if fat's included in the meal, even if I eat a meal of a dinner with the equivalent of a full avocado of fat, man, I can jump up and go for a run as soon as I put my fork down from the last bite. I can go to the gym as soon as I put that fork down. I can get up and go outside and play. I can get up and go do things. I don't have to go to the couch and unbutton my pants and be in a coma right there. There's a little trick for you. If you keep this and file it away for the holiday seasons, that's a good one to fuck with people in your friends and family circle when you go to these holiday gatherings and they want to mess it with you for being the little vegan and eating all your leaves and this and that and good fun, and they love to poke with you. Here's what you do. Remember this when it comes to Thanksgiving, Christmas. Let everybody do their eating. And when they're all in their comas, start messing with them, kind of poke them, grab that football. Say, hey, let's go outside. Let's throw the football around a little bit. Hey, let's go for a run. Or even just show them up. Put your shoes on right after the holiday meal and go for a run. And watch all the comatose people around you. I mean, no, that's great. Like I say, I remember in the old days where you just kind of like, that was part of the process, where you just like, okay, or like, you know, I kind of remember, but I didn't make all the connections. You know, I always remember people talking about like, yeah, oh my God, every time if I go for lunch, you know, say you're working and you go for lunch and you have that heavy midday meal and you just come back and you have nothing but a crash at work and you have no productivity whatsoever because all you want to do is go to sleep. No more of that. Like I say, if anything else, I'm more energized after I eat because I've eaten some good stuff and I've refueled. But yeah, there's just so many. I mean, there's a ton of different reasons. I love this raw vegan lifestyle. I love the fact that I can nourish myself, be very, very healthy, and be cruelty free. Nothing has to die for me to eat. That's a big part of it. Very happy about that every day. Not even like, I'll throw my little vegan thing in there, not even just what I eat, but what I wear. I've got an old belt. I don't have it on right now. It's my last leather belt. I bought it like 5 years ago and it's falling apart. And I was just thinking the other day, I'm kind of keeping my eye out for a non-leather belt. I've got my eye on one down in town, but no, I mean, you know, just everything. Listen, I do videos. I don't really focus on this food as much as one might think from somebody that has a channel that does this every day. Like I say, I mean, I think of subjects and I put together the video and I do the video, but for my personal eating, it's just real simple. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna eat next today. I didn't know what I was gonna eat when I had my first meal. I had like 32 ounces of juice. That was pretty much given, sugarcane orange juice. Then for breakfast, I was like, okay, walked into the kitchen, started cutting up some mangoes, decided, nah, no bananas, no nothing else, let's just have mangoes. So we'll see what happens next. But yeah, it's great lifestyle, and the proof is in doing it. Like I said in a video not too long ago, the biggest thing for me is how I feel. And that's why I will keep doing what I do until I get any clues like, hey, you might be going in the wrong direction, or hey, you might need to look into something else. I just feel like the body can't lie that much. You know, I can't be feeling this great and some major stuff's like falling apart inside. Now, yes, there's gaps to fill in, there's deficiencies to look out for, but in general, I just don't think you can feel this dang good and not be healthy. Anyhow, this one is just my 2 cents worth today. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. Hope you have a great week, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.